Hi, I'm Gloria Davey, and I'm founder and executive director of Paws in the Panhandle, located in Indian Land, South Carolina. Please consider joining our cause to make South Carolina and certainly Lancaster County a no more homeless pet county and state. To do so, you can check us out on our website, www.pawsinthepanhandle. Go to our Facebook page, Paws in the Panhandle. Come help us, come visit, come tour, come volunteer, and by all means, please consider donating to your local rescue group this year and help us make this dream come true of saving lives. Thank you so much, and we look forward to meeting each and every one of you. This will be the first South Carolina Lancaster County no-kill facility. So this is the cattery, what we'll call the cattery. It'll be where we store cats. When we actually save their lives and bring them here, this is where they'll go. And then as we walk down this way, of course, this is the office area, which will do our intakes and our outgoes of rescue animals and quarantine animals. And we're not going to be able to talk with the dogs in here, but we'll take a quick look. This will be where our shelter animals will be housed. In fact, this is one of our rescues here. Let you be Skipper. Skipper. Hey, Skipper. On the outside, we have an additional 24 dog runs, in addition to these 14, that our goal is to plan to do quarantining for other rescues, helping other rescues out. We want to do that at a minimal fee, as minimal as possible. I understand now they're paying $9. It may be a little more than $9 a night, but it's definitely going to be something that will save them time and effort going all the way to a different city. So that way, we're also saving lives. We're just helping facilitate that desire for other rescues. So we're excited about that. And then as we progress out this way, of course, this building right now is still being used for boarding and grooming of outside pets. But as we make our way across, we want this building, which is the newest building we have, which has 32 dog runs in it. And this building to the left of it, which has 10 dog runs for the extra large dogs. You can see Dr. Shaw's dog there, which is Caesar. I think Thor's up there too beside him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so those dogs, that kennel takes the really extra large dogs, so we didn't want to get rid of that so that we could accommodate those breeds. So both of those buildings will remain boarding and grooming for the public to help facilitate our programs. So in order to do that, we have to ensure that we don't cross-contaminate. As you can see, have a dog house and a roof over half of the run, and these runs would actually house the other rescue animals that we take in from other rescue groups. We want to provide that service. These two guys right here is Wishbone and Slider. They're up for adoption by our group. Hi, babies. Hi, Slider. Hi, Wishbone. Hi, baby. So that would be a service that we felt we had the facility to help facilitate for other rescues. For us to have and house and vet 38 dogs, that would be probably more than we would ever be able to afford to do at any given time as a rescue. So we felt have our 14 runs for us and the rest of the runs we could offer to other rescues. So we're excited about that. So again, this being the rescue and the quarantining, so my vision is to cut a hole, make a doorway out of here, and build a nice large playground area out here for the rescue and quarantined animals. That way all we have to do is go let them out right into the play area, no chance of losing them. Have a nice play area out here that they can get into, help socialize them, you know, help them learn to play well with others, and all the above. Training, you know, if we can get a trainer down for ones that have issues, that would be a good place to train them. It'd be a good meet and greet place for people to come down and play with the dogs.
These kennels are what's supporting your rescue.
Yes, the kennels right now. The money that comes from that is supporting the Paws in the Panhandle. That plus the thrift store. But the thrift store, even though the thrift store brings in funds for the rescue, it would not sustain this complete complex. the thrift store would not pay for everything that we have to pay for. So that's why we have to have the additional boarding and grooming, which is what this is for. So this would be for everything really, but possibly, like I said, smaller dogs. You know, you've got the smaller doors, you've got the smaller runs, the shorter runs, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, of course, climate controlled.
Mm-hmm. Feels cool in here.
And it's, as I said, 32 runs in here, so we can accommodate 32 boarders of small breeds, you know, and puppies and groups. And these, we have had as many as 3 small dogs in a run, because that's cheaper for people, of course, you know. So if the 3 get along, 2 reasons: they want them together because they stay together at home, and secondly, it's just less expensive. And that, I just keep pinching myself because, you know, we tried so hard for 7 years. This was our 3rd attempt at doing this. The first one was property that we couldn't get rezoned, and the second one was property that was zoned properly, but we had to build the building, and the building itself for 20 runs was going to be $675,000. So we had already selected the builder and everything for that when this opportunity presented itself. And when this opportunity came up, it was just kind of a no-brainer. It's 80 runs instead of 20 runs. It has a cattery. Also, it has 35 acres instead of 11. Had a house on the property for our property management workers. It, you know, it just was just a no-brainer, really. So right here it's also in Lancaster County. Our property that we bought for our other facility was not in Lancaster County. So this was just, the board just decided this is a no-brainer here. We have to do this. So we're so excited that we did. We're so excited that we have it. Now we're just in the throes of trying to get over that last little hurdle. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but we're not there yet, and that is to get the cross-contamination situation figured out, both by what the county is requiring us to do, as well as what we can afford to do at this time. So our plan, as I said, right now is to build that separate office, cattery, grooming area for the public, and that way we can certainly make sure that we do the right thing in the way of handling of the animals. So we're all excited, and we're, you know, we haven't had our grand opening yet. We haven't publicized it other than we were in the paper. It was in the paper that we bought it. It was in the paper that it was the first Lancaster County no-kill facility. We've sort of announced it. It's on our website. It's on our Facebook page. But we haven't made a big blow-up, and that's what we want to do. We want to have the building built, have an open house, have people come down, you know, have some kind of maybe event, you know, just set up a little event, maybe fall we can get all that done and in place and have the big grand opening, and then we're up and running. So that was, and which was another beauty too, because if we had built, we were probably looking at a good year to get built and get moved into the building, and, you know, and this was kind of a turnkey operation. We could come in down here and keep the business going so that we could rebuild our funds that we had to spend to actually purchase the place. And so it's all worked out beautifully. We're just real excited and happy to be on our way to really making a huge impact.